say the thing you're not supposed to say.
Let's talk about marriage.
They have like a 2-second rebound rate and you're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
Parenting. Oh my gosh.
They have sucked the pretty right out of me. They treat me like it, and I do their laundry. Lucky me.
Sex.
I'm caught between two evils. I generally like to take the one I never tried.
Scary stuff like ghosts. I know it's totally out of left field, but just go with me on this.
Boo, you whore.
Love.
I give you what you need. That's all. I'm talking about taking care of each other the best you can. What's wrong with taking care of her? She takes care of you.
Friendships.
We get our necklace says best friends forever.
Sure you wanted to say forever? I don't think you guys will be best friends forever, no offense, but sometimes you grow apart. And maybe she'll find a new best friend. They end up doing everything together.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to today's brand new episode of Still Awkward with Sadie. It's been a little crazy lately, and I can finally talk about my job and what I'm going to be doing. This is very exciting.
Let me guess.
OnlyFans. No. I tried that. It didn't pan out.
That one Ryan guy kept subscribing.
And I was like, honey, this comes out of our joint account.
Like, I don't care. I've never seen it.
No. I left radio 2 years ago and I was like, I'm done. I've done this job for like 16 years. I'm done. I'm never doing it again. I kind of got sour on the whole, how it was a big corporate company. And I kind of soured on how corporate life was, you know, it was just not my thing. So I'm like, I'm never doing it again. And then I was approached by a really big station. Mm-hmm. And not what I love is they're not a corporation. It's like an actual company where you can talk to the person in charge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where my old company, it was like, no, that's 400 people above you. He's never going to know your name. So it's very cool. But I am officially I'm going back and I'm doing the morning show for K99. It's 99.1 if you want to listen, and I'll be on from 5 a.m. until 10 a.m. And I have a great partner.
They said that they wanted me to be there and I accepted.
We could never work together.
No.
We just couldn't do it. I mean, really, we need to talk about the struggles of the past 2 years of both of us being home all day long. It was really hard. It was harder than I thought. Wouldn't you say it was hard, me being here all the time?
Yeah, that's because you get stir crazy, though.
I do. I really get stir crazy. No, I think this is good on many levels because being home is like really great. And I spent 2 years where I got up with Murphy and got her dressed for school. And I got to spend that morning time with her. And then, you know, I kind of got to go on my own terms where I do laundry all day. And then I'd record the podcast and then I'd, you know, and so on and so forth. And then, I don't know, after a while, it just became really isolating. And it would have been actually a lot worse if you weren't here.
Sure.
If you weren't here, I think I would have gone into like a depression, because I will say that I have been like like a really bad depression those 2 years because I feel like I had no real purpose. Of course, being a mother is my purpose. And of course, this podcast is a good purpose to have. But I mean, purpose as far as like...
Can I change that word for you?
Yes.
Outlet.
Yes,
you're
right. And so... after a while, I'm like, God, the podcast is so easy to crank out. And I've taught myself all the things that I need to know. And so anyway, the wonderful folks over at Town Square Media reached out to me and they were making some changes and they asked if I would want to talk. And this was months. Let me tell you, to get a job in radio, you're vetted the same as if you become the president of the United States.
Probably less. Or more than
it is the longest process. You have to meet with which I guess it makes sense. I mean, you are putting people in the public eye, so you want to make sure they're not crazy. But I had meeting after meeting after meeting, and you know, again, I went into it kind of like, I don't know, because of the corporate thing. Yeah. I just thought but meeting everybody above, no douche vibes, very cool people. And so I'm very excited. So
do you think that you're going to have a problem not going over?
Not going over what?
So your breaks on terrestrial radio, like on K99,
yes,
are going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And for 2 years, you've been conditioned where you and I will just be like going for 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different, it's cardio
a different
versus
format.
strength. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a different format and like cardio versus strength. I haven't done cardio in a while.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to reintroduce myself into doing cardio again. And, but what's great is again, my partner, which his name's Jeff. And I said, Jeff, I just have to tell you this, but that's my ex-husband's name. And it just feels weird to have the names together, like Sadie and Jeff in the morning. I'm like, oh, that just sounds weird. But now I kind of find it endearing and we laugh about it and we tease each other and it's really cool. Yeah. And he also he wanted to change his name, but it was too late in the game. They'd already done a press release. So Jeff it is.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm really excited. I'm excited because we have spent weeks mapping out a brand new show. This is not going to be every day, the same contest, the same game, the same. It is every day. It's going to be something different. It's going to be real. Some of the things that we're talking about is, am I a bad parent? And we all are bad parents if you're a parent at some point. And so we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about, and I love this, it's called That's All I Need to Know. That's all I need to know. What that is.
Don't just make people listen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're good.
Socks with sandals.
Stop.
That's all I need to know.
There we got it. Stop.
Okay. So,
but you're excited. You're going to be back on the radio.
Yeah.
We're still going to be doing this.
Yes.
To answer that question, right? So we'll still be doing this daily dose where you'll be able to get your cardio.
And this will be, I will be able to, since it's my own entity, I can say like, fuck, shit. Vagina.
You just smiled so much.
But I have to get these
it.
things out because I can't do that on terrestrial radio, nor would I want to.
Yeah.
Not everybody's into that. And so I like to think if you've listened, which we're almost at 500 episodes. I'd like to think if you have listened.
I think we're over 500 episodes.
No, we're not. I'll tell you if we are.
Okay.
Because I schedule it. Okay. I lost my train of thought. What are you doing bringing up something while we're talking?
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, so the show officially, because this will air on Wednesday. So the show on K99, 99.1 officially will air Monday, the 23rd. So this coming Monday. And it'll be from 5 a.m. until 10. And I'm so excited just being there for the short time that I have for like meetings and planning and all this stuff. It's like so nice to be around people, because again, you end up just sitting at home all the time, just staring at the wall sometimes. And so to have like adult conversations is just, I'm like dying of excitement. So hopefully if you wouldn't mind giving it a listen, it's going to be different, but it's going to be the same. It's just not going to be as brash. I can't do that. It's a country music station and it's family. It's family and God. And you can't talk the way I talk on this podcast.
No.
This is like the dirty secret.
No. I am glad though. I mean, not that you are not yourself on radio. Mm-hmm. But you're PG-13. Yeah. Right?
You have to be.
I mean, you're not G on radio, but you're, let's say PG-13.
Yeah.
Right? And it is nice that you have done this because people can kind of see a little bit more flavor of who you are.
Right.
And also what I have to deal with. Didn't say that. But I also get to, I'm not going to lie, I was a little hesitant for you to go back.
No, you weren't. You were like, bye.
Bye, be gone. But no, I remember the thing I struggled with you on radio was, and I turned it off a little bit towards the end, but you would really almost make me a character.
Oh, yeah.
And like.
Not a character, but you're my husband.
But embellish.
No.
And tell one side of the story on a lot of stuff on the radio.
Well, guess what, buddy?
And so now, I mean, I remember literally walking into like office before and at work and people were like giving me side eye because they'd be like, I heard what you did last week. And I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So it's been nice to
live in anonymity.
A little.
Because I'm about to bring you back, brother.
Great.
And I got a lot of stories built up for the past 2 years that I would like to share.
Can I ask something?
Huh?
That the name that you gave me on your last radio station?
We're not going to do that. That was such a random thing.
I know, but
The
it
constable?
stuck. But it stuck.
When we first met Ryan, when he first came into the station, somehow we got around to calling him the constable because he was in Fiddler on the Roof when he was young. And I think it was, you brought that up randomly.
I didn't bring it up randomly.
Well, I don't remember. It was so long ago, but we just started calling him that on the radio. And then it was too late. I had to call him that or else people would be like, who's Ryan? And does the constable know about Ryan? I'm like, they're the same.
So much so that I'd be out in town and they'd be like, hey, constable. I'm like,
I know people would reach out to me and say, do you want to join our police officer wife's club? And I'm like, no. He's not a real constable.
Yeah.
We just call him that because he was on Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
And she never wrote me back. But anyway, no, I'm really excited. Again, I hope everybody tunes in and listens. We've got some really exciting things that we have planned, and it's going to be something totally different, but kind of like what you hear too as well. Just nonsense but we're going to do a lot of really fun stuff. So that's kicking off on Monday.
so you're excited.
I'm excited. Again, and you know what? This is going to sound bad, but I've been working there for a few weeks, just preparing, and I have taken a shower every day and gotten dressed up. And
Look at you.
I like that.
Look at you.
I quit doing that. And now I'm like, I put makeup on and I'm
4
like,
years of you working at iHeart, you weren't showering or just getting
I
dressed.
didn't care. And you know what? Give it time because start Monday. It's at 5 a.m. So we have to be there like at 4:30. Oh, I'm going to be missing a shoe and my hair's going to be sticking up and I'm just not going to care. Because that's another great thing about doing morning radio is when you're there, no one's in the building.
Yeah.
If you're there during the day, people are coming out, clients are walking in and out. You got to look good. If you're there in the morning, you're almost expected to look like a troll.
Nope. No one's near. I think that's just what you're saying.
At least that's what I've told every boss I've had.
Hey, you're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You know what other people are excited for?
What?
I don't know this, but I just read this.
What?
The Bachelorette.
Ryan, I'm so excited.
That's all I had to say.
Two things. One thing, I'm going to be bringing back Sadie's Celebrity Sleaze. That's all I'm going to say about it. Two, we're going to be talking about shit like this because The Bachelor, let me give you the backstory, everybody.
Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette. Let me break this down because it is trending and it is heavy on my feed. Now, of course, I know that's because it's my algorithm. But if we're being honest, that is what I'm interested in right now. So there's this girl. So there's this show. It's called Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And they got popular because they were all swinging with each other. And then one of them got pissed and was like, I'm telling everybody.
Well, they did mom talk.
Well, that's how it started.
They got popular because they were a bunch of Mormon wives.
And they did dances.
And they called it like on TikTok, like mom talk.
Yes.
Then Bravo, of course, came in. Old Seacrest was like.
It was not Bravo.
Who was it?
It was Hulu. Hulu came in.
All right. Hulu came in, gave them a show.
And said swinging Mormons. I know I was sold just on the two words swinging Mormons. I'm like, oh, I'm watching this.
Okay. So there's a group of them, like what, 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And they had a thing come out that they were maybe a little incestuous with each other.
Yep.
Okay. Then there's drama like there always is.
Always.
Then one of the leaders or crazy ones. What is she?
I'd say Taylor Frankie Paul is a leader.
Okay,
She
one of the
started
leaders,
Mom Talk.
One of the leaders is then divorced.
No. God
Okay.
dang it, Ryan. Stop trying to guess the story when I know all the details.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Taylor Frankie Paul, she started this Mormon wife Mom Talk. And then she got pissed about something and she went on live and she was like, we're swinging, everybody. She sleeps with him, sleeps with her, Okay. And so she blows the whistle. And that's why it got such attention. And that's why Hulu picked it up.
Okay.
Not because they were these moms dancing, which, that's cool too. But they really picked it up because the swinging thing was like, oh, snap. And so anyway, that main girl, Taylor Frankie Paul, she has been dating in a toxic relationship with a guy named Dakota.
But she was not a mom, or is she a mom?
She has 2 kids with her first husband she was swinging with. Then they got
the Mormon
a divorce.
person.
Yeah.
And
they're
then-
all Mormon.
I know, but like they were together doing that and then got a divorce.
And got a divorce. They had 2 kids together.
Okay.
And then she got with Dakota.
Is he also part of that group or is he new to that group?
No, he's a part of the group. Because here's what's weird about Mormon
So
wives.
like, wait.
Well, you're asking questions
Hold
that
on.
I can't even answer.
Buddy, they were like big pot of people. She was married.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got divorced and then did his friends start dating her?
Oh, yeah.
They're friends?
Totally.
And he started dating her?
Are you talking about Dakota? Dakota started dating Taylor
Is
Frankie
Dakota,
Paul.
or the boyfriend, is
Yeah.
he buddies with her ex-husband?
Yes. They're
What?
Mormon. They all know each other. It's insanity.
Okay.
So it's weird now because like, you would watch it for the girls and then the husbands got involved and they're kind of dorks.
Sticks in the mud?
Well, they're just weird.
Okay.
And so that kind of to me ruins the show a little bit. I don't want to know what's going on with them. I want to know what's going on with the ladies.
Okay. So, but
Anyway.
wait. So now she's a bachelorette. So they're obviously not together anymore either.
Well, so she had one baby with Dakota.
Oh.
So you're jumping ahead. I'm trying to pull you back.
So she has 3 kids
3 kids, 2 with the first husband, 1.
and now she's going to be on The Bachelorette.
She's already filmed a season of The Bachelorette. Now I'm going to give you all some spoilers in case you like The Bachelorette
I thought, how do you know the spoilers?
because it's already been filmed.
Yeah, but like, don't they keep everything a secret?
Well, I don't know. In this day and age, I had many. Listen, I'll get to what I heard.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever. I mean, one time there was one like half season I watched that Bachelor with you because it had Raven and I loved her.
Yeah, right. He should have picked Raven, that dummy.
And that's, I don't know how long ago that was, but if you know Bachelor, Bachelorette, I watched the one with Raven one time with you. And it was
Brian
awesome.
got so attached to Raven. She's the perfect lady.
This one I might want to watch with you.
Well, here's what's going to happen. And this is the update.
Okay.
Okay. So Mormon mom, leader of Mom Talk, she's become the Bachelorette. Now she has had a very tumultuous relationship with her ex-boyfriend, Dakota. She has been arrested for domestic violence.
She hit him?
She has beaten on him. And that happened in 2021. She got arrested. Well, it broke today that she is now under investigation by she may lose her children because the night before she flew out to be on The Bachelor, she slept
Bachelorette.
with Dakota.
Okay.
Okay. And then they got in a fight. And apparently she choked him out with a necklace.
What?
And the kid was there.
What?
Their little kid was there. So now,
Hold on.
go ahead. Ask your question.
I've seen the headlines, so that's why I just teed you up there for it.
Yeah.
The fact that what you just said,
Yeah.
she choked him out with a necklace.
Yeah.
How pants on fire to absolutely true is that?
Well, absolutely true.
How?
Well, let me tell you, the roommate is the one that blew the whistle and called the cops. And the roommate took pictures of him. And this isn't the first time she's kind of beaten up on him. And they've always taken pictures of the damage. Again, she was arrested back in 2021 for domestic violence. And so they just started keeping record of and the fact that they're not saying she did anything to her kid. What they're saying is, did you put the kid in danger by choking him out while the kid's in the playroom? You know what I mean?
retract my statement. Not watching it.
Okay. Let me finish. Okay. It's a journey, but you started it and now I'm going to go. So she's on The Bachelorette. She's already filmed a full season. I think it's already
Don't they only
premiered.
get one? They get one season, right?
They get one season,
Yeah.
but she's already filmed her one season.
Okay.
Okay. So everything that we see in the next 6, 7, 8 weeks, that's obviously already happened.
Okay.
She's already been proposed to by somebody. She accepted, and then she came back to Utah from the Bachelor land, started hooking up with this guy again.
The Dakota after choking him out?
Yeah. And they were going to make things work. That's how these toxic things always happen. And we have all, for the most part, not everybody, I think everyone listening maybe has been in a toxic relationship like this, where it's just like stop. And then they just can't. And, so she finished The Bachelorette. She was proposed to. She's supposed to be marrying this guy from The Bachelorette. She goes back to Utah, night one, sling. He spends 10 hours at her house. You know what's going on there.
He spends 10 hours at her house
at night.
So obviously someone watched and timed it. And
oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. It's a thing.
Okay.
You know, she's on The Bachelor, so
Still not watching it.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to watch it. I think she's bad.
She's bad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, storyline, whatever, I'm in. I'll watch this.
Mm-hmm. This is bad.
I don't want to lead into that popularity
This
or
is
even
dark.
contribute rather to that popularity because, man, I don't care who woman, man, definitely, but
woman.
like woman doing that to a guy, crazy town. No.
Yeah. Right. Not okay.
Not okay.
Well, and you know, it really brings up a great point because while I have read that allegedly ABC's producers for that show are kind of like, what do we do now? Because I guess this was sprung by the roommate to TMZ or something like that. And now they're like, what? No one's going to watch The Bachelor because it's the same thing. The Bachelorette. No one's going to watch The Bachelorette because they're truly believing that these two people are falling in love. If we already know that once filming is done, she going to go hook up with her ex and we know.
That's not what I think. No, I think it's the people don't want to watch it because she abused and choked somebody out.
Well, and so that's the point I'm bringing up. The point I'm bringing up is I've been seeing a lot of people saying, if this were The Bachelorette,
oh God,
and he did that,
oh God,
he would be gone.
They would light the film on fire and be like, no one will ever see this ever.
Right. So what I've been reading is there's a lot of speculation of is ABC just going to cut their losses and just, you know, there's so much backlash right now towards The Bachelorette. Are they just going to be like,
because it was going to be probably, I mean, listen,
but think
how many seasons of Bachelor?
Oh my
50?
God. 50.
I've literally never been like, I'll give that a try.
The Bachelor?
Me on this one, I'm like, I'll give that one a try.
Because of her?
That's what I'm saying is it would have been so record-breaking popular.
I know.
For them.
She done messed
and they're
it up.
just counting the money. ABC's just counting the money.
Oh, I know.
And you know what? ABC is owned by who?
Hulu.
Disney.
Which owns?
Hulu.
Yes.
Right. But it's a Disney
And Mormon
corporation.
Wives is on Hulu.
Yeah. And Mickey Mouse is not going to allow someone who chokes somebody out with a
I don't
necklace
know.
on
So
TV.
that's what's going on. Like, are they going to actually air Taylor, Frankie, Paul as the Bachelorette, or are they going to say what they would honestly say to a guy? I mean, I thought of that immediately. I'm like, oh, dude, if this were a guy, it would be boycotted. So I don't know. They haven't officially come out yet and said, we're not going to air this season or we are going to continue to air the season. So I don't know. I guess it's a mystery as of now, but I love it. It's messy as can be. And it's now involved two different messy shows. It's like, maybe that's what this girl's superpower is. She makes everything she does messy. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. That's just what I like to say.
I'm trying to find out if there's even like betting, because what is it? Kalshi, the betting site where you can bet on anything. And I was looking just for Bachelorette, like to see if like it'll even air. Has it started airing yet?
I don't know. I did notice that after the Oscars, maybe that was just like a pre-show, you know, like quick peek, and I just had it on in the background. But after the Oscars, it looked like it was playing episode 1, but I might be wrong. It might not be starting, but if it hasn't started yet, it's like in the next week or so, it's going to be. I don't know if it started. Obviously, we could look this up, but you know.
March 22nd, next week.
Oh, okay. Next week. So we'll have to see. And I'm sure this is something that we're definitely going to touch on again on Friday in the weekly roundup wrap up, because you know, this is just something that's probably going to come out. Will CBS or ABC, I can never remember, ABC, will ABC actually? And then you do have to wonder, because there were a lot of people commenting saying, oh my gosh, this is all a ploy. This is a ploy because Hulu has one show. ABC has The Bachelorette. They're owned by the same company, but I think this is bad. And I think they should pull her.
This is like today.
Yeah.
They're saying, I'm seeing articles, is Bachelorette still going to air? Producers blindsided.
Yeah, totally. Like, this is a thing. This is a thing. Yeah, it's a big deal. So we may not get it.
ABC reportedly in talks to pull The Bachelorette.
Oh, my God. Well, okay, so they have footage. I saw this video today. The morning she's going to fly out to Hollywood to begin filming The Bachelorette. So that morning, there's a private plane from ABC picking her up in Utah, her sister, her mom, and her 3 children. Okay, all of them. The morning that they are to leave for the airport for the private jet, paparazzi got video of Dakota leaving the house. They spent the night together. And then she said, I can't go. I can't do it, because they had fought and he had like a cut on his neck. Anyway, this is just messy.
According to TMZ, ABC has decided that Sunday, March 22nd premiere will still air. Oh,
breaking news. Yeah, but people are talking about it. But I'm like, that's salacious. Again, if this were a man, it would be like naughty. They would pull it and be like, we stand with women. And,
oh my God, hold on.
You know.
Okay, because this is going on.
Okay.
And they still air it.
Yeah.
What will be the backlash, and from who, if any?
Okay, and that's what I'm wondering. Because
I've heard you and your friends talk about this, and I think you're all still going to watch. Now, flip that over. Dakota is the Bachelor, and he did this to Taylor Frankie Paul.
Yeah.
And they're still going to air it.
Yeah, I'd be disgusted. And I am kind of disgusted that they're still going to do her too. I mean, damn. She choked a guy out with his necklace. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough stuff, you know? Okay, and I will say. I know,
but you're saying that's pretty rough stuff with oh, look at that, right?
No.
I know. Now, flip it. He did it to her.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you go, that's pretty rough stuff? You'd be like, he needs to die in hell.
He needs to go to jail. Yeah. He needs to be locked up. And you know what? I don't know. His friends are coming out saying that she's the problem. She's the abuser.
Weird.
Her friends, well, actually, all the Mormon wives I read today are trying to distance themselves. You know, that's just what this group of women do. It's like, they're like, ew, gross. You're not in the club anymore. And then they have to, oh my God, it's so stupid. But apparently people are like distancing. She's a mess. She's a hot mess. She's been arrested multiple times. I am shocked that ABC, being the juggernaut moneymaker that they are, did not do like a deeper dive. Because I'm no expert. But if an ABC executive said, Sadie, we want to pick your brain, what do you think of this? I'd go, oh, she's a mess. Are you looking to take this from?
There's mess, but there's domestic abuse.
Well, yeah, she's messy.
I know. There's messy.
She's like messy. She's swinging. She's beaten. She's,
messy people.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people I've met that have done domestic abuse. I know some because I've lived that life.
Yeah.
But
that's messed up, right?
It's messed up.
Can you believe it? Anyway, we'll keep you posted. We would continue talking. I could talk about this all night long, but we are out of time.
Are you going to watch it on Sunday?
I don't think I am. I haven't watched that show in a really long time.
I know, but this is
because here's what it is.
Let's just say this didn't come out and it's on Sunday. Would you be like, oh yeah, I have to watch that?
No. But again, I haven't really watched The Bachelor, Bachelorette in a really long time because it's so long. It's a 3-hour show and there's really only 10 minutes of solid content. The rest of it is teasing what's coming up next. And, I want to see some ladies fighting, and I want to see, I always say The Bachelor should be called Last Man on Earth because that's how these women behave. It's like day one, he doesn't give her a rose after they just met and she's bawling in the corner. And I'm like, what? He's not the last man on earth. But I don't know. These shows are all very odd to me, but I'm glad you asked.
Do you think that we're going to find some domestic violence organizations buying spots on The Bachelorette?
Ooh, I would. Oh, shoot, that would be important. I was going to say CBS should really, or ABC should really at the end of every episode put a domestic hotline. But then I'm like, ooh, that would look bad for her.
You think?
I just think pull her off. Just pull her off.
Yeah, but think how much they put into this and think how much they've already
produced the whole thing.
Sold against it.
Oh, yeah.
They would literally have to be cutting checks back. And let me tell you about media organizations.
They don't like to do that.
They don't like to do that.
I think it's a bad day for Taylor Frankie Paul. But if you beat other people up, then you should have really bad days because that's just not okay. I don't know, because again, a big part also of watching The Bachelor when I used to, it was also wondering, because they have to sign a confidentiality so you don't know who they pick. And then during that time, you find out after, did they get to talk? Did they, did they get to hang out with each other? I don't even care. I wouldn't be invested in this one because I already know she goes home and sleeps with her ex and then gets into domestic violence things. So clearly she doesn't love who proposed to her. What a big old mess, I tells you. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode of Still Awkward with Sadie. I want to say a big thank you to our amazing sponsors. We have Christiana Salon Spa. Go to christianasalonspa.com. But what about Wilbur's Total Beverage? Whether you're looking for a craft brew or maybe they sell my favorite wine there. My favorite. It is dessert. It's a dessert wine. And it is just, what is it called?
Villa M.
Villa M. Villa M. When you go to Wilbur's, get some Villa M. You are going to love it. It's so sweet. It tastes so good. I actually told Ryan over the weekend, I wish I had some of that wine. You know, the great thing about that is they deliver at Wilbur's Total Beverage. It's family owned and operated. It is locally owned and operated. And Matt is the owner. He is just the coolest dude ever. So go and do your stocking up at a big store. It's clean. It's well lit. Everybody's very friendly and knowledgeable. I've been to some liquor stores before and that is not it. This is a beautiful store. Thank you so much to our wonderful sponsors at Wilbur's Total Beverage. And guys, we'll be back tomorrow.